What's up, guys? Welcome back to Two Surfers in a Van with me, Stevie.
And Jilly.
And in today's one, we're going to be going to Folkstone in Kent to get onto the Eurotunnel to show you guys what it's all about.
We're heading off to Europe, guys. We're going in the van. We're taking the van for the first time ever. I'm going to take everyone along with me. I'm going to show you all the places we're going to visit on this epic holiday. We've never had a holiday for 5 years.
Woo!
This is it, baby. Woo!
Doing it. We woke up the next morning early, a little bit stoked and ready to hit the road for our big adventure into Europe as we made our way over into Kent so we can get onto the Channel Tunnel. But as Jilly filmed this bit of footage of us leaving in the van's making a rather strange tapping sound. That might give you an indication into what's going to feel when we hit France. It could spell the end of van life for us, and it definitely is the end of van life in Europe, but not before a little bit of adventure. Well guys, we're on the road, sun is coming up, it's absolutely going to be an epic day, and we're on our way to Folkstone in Kent to go and get the Channel Tunnel to Europe. Yeah! We eventually arrived in Folkstone in Kent, and I've got to say, it's one dramatic place. Yes, it is the Battle of Britain, but the coastline is absolutely stunning. But Jill, well, she had some different ideas.
So we've arrived at Folkstone. Looks like Sunderland.
It does.
Ian, lead driver, done a wicked job. He just cut everybody up and said, I'm coming over! Move! And everybody just shifted out the way. So we've arrived, we're just gonna chill out now, and then we've got a tea booked at the pub.
So if you're looking for somewhere to stay, if you're going to Le Shuttle, you can come at the Valiant Sail in Folkstone, which is 10 minutes away from Le Shuttle, and they allow you to sleep in their car park as long as you buy something at their pub, like a meal or something. So to this afternoon,
Pre-book, haven't you?
Yeah, you got pre-book. This afternoon we're going to go in there, have some food, and then we can crash in the car park. And then what time in the morning?
Leave here at 3 AM, I think, isn't we?
3 AM.
Yeah.
What time we're getting up though? 2:30.
We left our van JC in the car park, and as you can see here, the car park is ample size for many a large vehicle. This is why I showed you the spot. But the Valiant Sail, built in the 1700s, is a really good traditional pub, and what better place to get a good traditional feed before we head into Europe. It's roaring open fires and really cool epic staff and amazing drinks. We decided we'll have a cold one and sit down with some British classics, from roast dinners all the way through to the Hunter's chicken smothered in that juicy barbecue and cheese. Oh, it was so good. But the fish and chips is where it was at. With its crispy batter, its mushy peas, perfect chips and tartar sauce, it was ideal. Most of the guys went for this. I stuck with Hunter's chicken though. How was your food, Jilly?
Fire.
Fire?
Yeah.
Fire.
Beautiful. Perfect. It was perfect.
So we're back in the van, got to get to bed. It's like super early. What time is it?
10 to 6.
10 to 6. 10 to 6? No, that's got to be wrong with there. It is 10 to 6, it's 5:55. We're going to go to bed now because we're going to be up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to literally be going straight to the Eurotunnel.
10 minutes, about 17 minutes I think away we are.
Excited! We woke up after a rough night's sleep with all the drunks fighting in the car park, and then we headed off to the Eurotunnel.
Yeah, you.
That was something, guys. We're through there. We're just literally gave our details at the window, and now I'm just waiting for Tinto Travels here.
The good thing when you book on Le Shuttle is you actually have to put your passport details of the passengers who are travelling. So when you get to that point there, we didn't have to give any barcodes or receipts or anything. You just knew who we were, and the passports were already validated. So I like that. Kudos.
France is which way?
That way.
That way.
Did you not see on the road it said France?
Oh no, I missed it. I thought you missed that.
I missed it.
I'm not sure if you can sleep here or not. I don't know if it's like a limited time, like you might get like an hour, 2 hours maximum stay here, I don't know. That'd be worth checking out though, because it's, I mean obviously this time of night it's quiet. As you can see, looks good. You walking there, Trace? Trace off to France. 20 past 3, guys. Everything's closed inside here apart from Starbucks. So Jilly went and got some of that. I was going to do a toilet review, but there's people in there. I thought it might be a bit weird pulling the camera out. Steve's toilet review. So yeah, if you're coming early in the morning, it's closed. There's nothing open. Duty free's closed. Everything's closed. I think our train thing's in 15 minutes to board.
Right, people, we're on the move. We've got to go and find D1. That's where we're checking in. That's where we're getting the ferry from. Passport control. So a little bit nervous, people. A little bit nervous, not gonna lie.
Well guys, here we are about to get onto the train. It's been a simple process so far. We've got all with all the checks and stuff like that. It was really cool. When the passport guy stamped me thing, he said mercy, because obviously the French side, I didn't realise it was the French dude. And I was like, mercy. It was quite funny because I got to see mercy and I'm pretty stoked about that. I've never done that before.
To a French person.
To a French person. And then, yeah, so now we're at this train station thing. Pretty mental. I was just thinking like, how the hell do you get on this thing? But evidently there's a coach in front of us getting on it. So that's pretty mental. So yeah, we'll see what's like once we're on there and how we do this. Let's get on there. Actually, getting on this thing was really simple. We queued for a short while on an embankment at the side of the train, and then we simply drove down, as you can see here, and took a little bit of a wide swing, came back out of it and got on it absolutely perfectly, and we just drove down into the actual train carriages. Now, in our train carriage, they managed to fit mine and Tinto's van and a car behind us, but I do advise leaving a gap because there's big doors that close in between, and otherwise they'll have to make you reverse and go back into a carriage, so always leave plenty of space.
We are on the train.
Yes, we are.
On the train.
So
it took a little bit to get on, but we've done it. We drove on straight through. Doors are shut. Well, this is weird. So we're travelling backwards, and then when you look in the mirrors, you can see when the train's turning. And
it's trippy, man.
It's very, very trippy because I'm looking out the window, seeing us go backwards, but yet Steve's not driving.
You're like, the way to explain it, right? Obviously, you're in your vehicle and you know there's movement, but the walls are static, and you know you're not going forward, and it's going backwards.
Look at Tinto rocking.
It's such a surreal experience.
You can see the train turning. Very odd, very odd. Never experienced this before, but the chocks are under the wheels by the cabin guy. They've done the safety announcement. Just got to sit back and enjoy the 35-minute ride to Calais. So I'll see you guys in a bit. It was 35 minutes later and we arrived in France. We're leaving the Channel Tunnel. We're at Calais. Yay!
Stoked made it.
Stalked.
Yes.
Tired but stalked.
It's weird driving through this though.
Good morning from France. Just woke up, slept in the air for about 2.5 hours, and we are now on the road to Bruges for about an hour and a bit to drive. Might stop off at some services if we see them. So yeah, all in all, it's a pretty mental morning.
Yeah. Isn't mad driving on French roads though. Not used to it. It's so weird. It's so weird. We continued on the French roads for about an hour and a half, and eventually we arrived in Belgium on our way to Bruges. Just went to our first service station. There it is. People inside are really friendly, and they spoke really I know that shouldn't be amazing, but they spoke really good English, and they spoke English to us straight away. She was telling us about a friend in Clacton-on-Sea who puts vinegar on their chips, and she was like keen. But while we're in there, we found Lay's. Check it out, Boogles. Obviously we get Boogles in the UK, but we do not get natural cheese flavour, so we had to get some of them. And we also got some cheese. Got some tapas, so we got some cheddar and Gouda from the service station, just some road trip snacks. And just got to open up the Lay's if you can get into them. Let's have a look, taste test.
Sniff test, smell like cheesy crisps.
Smell like the cheesy Boogles.
Are they nachos? Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go, have a look. It tastes like, yeah, it tastes like the ones we get up north, back in England, sorry. Is there much difference between these and the normal cheese? Nice. But this tastes like the cheesy Boogles.
Take them or leave them. I do find I have an after cheese taste, but it could be because I haven't brushed my teeth yet.
We eventually arrived in Bruges, which is a mid-sized city in the northwest of Belgium. It's a capital of the West Flanders region and has a population of around 110,000. And this place is absolutely breathtaking, especially at night. You'll see more of that to come. But on the way through to Campling Memlings, which is a campsite we're going to, we had to go through this little neighbourhood. Stunning houses, but most of them seemed totally vacant, shutters down, grass overgrown. It was a strange but wonderful, magical place. Well, we have arrived. However, we don't have electric and we need some electric. on the electricity box hunt. Does it say 35, does it?
Don't think ours is going to stretch.
That's 36.
No, 35.
Oh, 35. So why is it got 36 from above it?
I haven't got a clue.
Just to confuse you a little bit, guys, it says 36 and 35. Ian and Tracy came to the rescue. Got an extension because ours isn't long enough. That goes from there to their ours. I want to plug in over there, and it's the exact same camper fittings here to what we've got in the UK to plug straight in. So that's handy. Didn't have to use the adapter or anything here. Amazing.
So we're on the holiday park. Steve has gone for a shower. I've just made the bed, sorted the van out. It is absolutely bliss. The back curtains are closed because it's currently 4 degrees here. So I'm thinking, put the heating on, keep the curtains shut, keep the heat in. Once Steve's had a shower, I'm going to go and have a shower, and then we're going to have a wander into Bruges with Tracy and Ian. We will take you, and this is the first leg of TSV European Tour with a tent. Come on!
Just back from the shower. Well, I gotta.
You forget your flip-flops.
I did, yeah.
I tell you what, it's not flip-flop weather, it's 5 degrees.
Yeah, it's freezing. I didn't want to walk back in my, like, just to my trainers with wet feet, so I put my socks on as well. So.
Bless you.
Anyway,
But the van's toasty warm for Steve, because I'm a good wife.
Do you know how long it's been since my hair's had a proper clean like this? It's just a sea bass again.
Such a scruff.
I'm just a proper surfer.
But yeah, so we're going to get sorted, and Steve's kicked off the heating thing.
Oh,
again. Yeah. Awesome, catch it in Bruges.
Welcome to Bruges. Bruges, known as the Venice of the North, is a beautiful medieval city. It is steeped within history and mystery, and some of the best pubs you can find, with the most amazing chocolate, waffles, ale, and visitor attractions. You'll see more of that in next week's vlog, but for now, let's explore the streets of Bruges. Look at this street, guys. Isn't it beautiful?
St. Nicholas Street, so it's Christmas Street.
St. Nicholas Street, wow! St. Nicholas. So St. Nicholas Street, which is St. Sailors as well as obviously Christmas. But guys, don't it look like a movie set? Like literally, if you, I swear God, you could like do like a Christmas movie, couldn't you?
Yeah.
And those bells.
The cars.
Is that a Christmas song on the bells? As we wandered these ancient cobbled pathways, we found ourselves at the Belfry of Bruges, an absolute stunning piece of architecture which was built within the 1200s. You couldn't help but be mesmerised by its enchanting bells and views. Used as a lookout for fire and many other things, is absolutely stunning. Eventually we wanted a coffee and we found this little coffee spot called Brizilla, so we went there. This has to be one of the most expensive hot chocolates I ever bought. I think it was around about €8.50. So good. That is magic. That's really, that actually tastes like Christmas. It definitely tasted like Christmas and cost just about as much. But after wandering around, checking out the tours and other things, it was time to try and find some beer and some Fritz. So I found this place, we're getting some food. Let's try this, that's what we've got. Got a blonde, 6.6% volume. Cheers! So this is what we've got, guys. We've got Belgian fries, we've got Juggalo Mexican, I've got fricadelle, and we've got some sauce. Curry ketchup and Hawaiian. Interesting to see what's like. So this is the fries. Yeah, go fries. So one thing we were told was find food off the main square and you're going to find a cheaper meal. And this is what we found here, guys. This is Chez Vincent, and we found this place and it was right, Ian was right. He says find a place off the main square and it's going to be cheaper, and the menu was pretty cheap. Like the fricadella, the sausage thing I got was like €2. The chips were about €3.50 for all the chips and everything like that. If you come to this place, definitely have a look about. It was a lot cheaper in the main square. The chips were nearly €9 for a medium-sized carton. €9 versus £3. On the way into Bruges, you can't help but notice all the windmills, the castles, the architecture, the rivers and the canals. It's absolutely stunning. But on a Sunday, you can actually go to the museums for free. So if you don't know what Bruges smells like chocolate and coffee. It smells absolutely delicious. That's why you can smell a sweet stuff. The Basilica of Holy Blood is a 12th century Roman Catholic basilica in Bruges, Belgium. The basilica is famous for housing the relic of cloth stained with the blood of Christ, which was brought to Bruges by the Count Flanders after the Second Crusade. This was upstairs, where we were off to. Now, I am not nor Catholic, but this place was absolutely stunning. It was even hair-raising and beautiful. The Basilica of Holy Blood supposedly is the real blood of Jesus Christ, and over the years has changed from dry blood to wet blood and back to dry blood again, and people come here to look at this, to worship it, and, you know, spend time with it. Check this out, guys. It's a bike garage. There's that many bikes here. Look at that. I love it. You can literally go and park your bike there. I absolutely love that. It's crazy. Tell you guys, this place is a vibe. The streets are so pretty. They're absolutely stunning. The architecture to how the shops are all decorated, all the little twinkle fairy lights I've got everywhere. Not even just for Christmas, just because of how it's designed. It is absolutely stunning, these streets, aren't they?
Beautiful. Ow.
Oh, it's a
Punch your bag.
If you're coming to Bruges, then just you need to explore. You need a couple of days to explore.
This is the main square.
Now, yeah, it's busy being built though for Christmas. They're going to be putting the big Christmas.
This is the main square, and all the streets that run off it come back to the main square.
Well, guys, that is two surfers in a van in Bruges for the first day. Now, next week, we will be showing you the best place to go for waffles, the best of chocolate, the best of beer. We even visit an 800-year-old crypt, which is a bar, and check out that place, plus so much more, and that all be coming next week. And of course, a week after that, disaster will strike when, well, you'll have to wait and see. Please leave a like and comment. See you next week. You!